Hey there, traders. Today we're going to be talking about a trade recap that we did in MRK, Merck and Company. And this one, I think, has some really good lessons for you.
This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we give you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance by Redwood Media Group, founder and head trader of 10MinuteStockTrader.com, Christopher Uhl. The How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast is produced in partnership with my friends at FinClub.ai. I use the artificial intelligence data from FinClub as my primary indicator. I don't even take a trade if FinClub doesn't show me that I have a greater edge than any other traders in the market. You've heard the stats, 90% of traders fail, which is why you need to find an edge, and FinClub has that edge for you for just a few dollars a day. The returns produced by FinClub have been shown to be more than double that of the market, with win rates as high as 90%. I mean, they basically make it so easy. They're going to show you exactly what stock is going to exactly what price. Basically, they're handing everything you need to you on a silver platter. Listen, they are so confident that this will change the way you trade. FinClub.ai is going to give you 2 full weeks to test drive their service, and they'll even give you all their historical results so you can see exactly how it works and how it can dramatically change the way you trade. And that's exactly what I've done. So head on over to FinClub.ai to start your free 2-week trial, and I'll even throw in some extra bonuses after you sign up. Now, the only place you can get your discounts and free bonuses is at FinClub.ai. That's FinClub.ai.
All right, so the reason that I thought that this would be a really good one to cover today is talking all about stops and how to move stops around. So in this particular trade, we were short MRK, Merck, and it went in our favor very quickly. And because of that, we were aggressive in where our exit points were. So let's look at the handout real quick. So healthcare sector, we bought an in-the-money 86 put that expired on February 21st. We purchased it on February 12th for $2.20 when Merck was at 84. And then we sold it out at $2.69 when Merck was at $83.45. So same day, Merck went down from 84 to $83.45, and we had a gain of 22% on our option when the stock declined by 71 basis points. So a very small move in the stock, but we were able to capture a 22% move in the option in the same day. Now, let's talk about the signals real quick. So FinClub was at 59%, and if you remember, you want to see that over 60%. We had a 520 crossover, MACD crossover, and the RSI was not overbought or oversold on either the daily or the 65-minute time frames. So let's get into the chart here, and we'll talk more about it. All right, so I was looking at Merck, and I was alerted to it from the TrendSpider scanner, and we got in at 83.98, which is this top green line. Got out 83.43, which was this next green line here. Now, I know that this can look really, really busy. So sometimes what I like to do, and maybe you should do this on occasion too, is I like to really clean up my charts and have absolutely next to nothing on it. So in this particular case, the only things I have on here is price, which is a very faint line, and then my 5 and 20 and my 10 exponential moving averages. And you can see it just kind of fell down, which is what we want, right? We want to take advantage of trends. So now I'm going to turn the raindrops back on, and then we'll start talking about what we did in this particular trade here. Okay, so you see the blue cloud. That's where our model showed that the prices should go. And you could see it actually wasn't moving so well initially, but then later in the life of this particular indicator, it actually started to move down like we wanted. So we jumped in, and we're going to talk about this on the 12-minute chart. So I like to look at the 65-minute charts and the 12-minute charts, and that's after our signals have already been confirmed on the daily charts. So on the 12-minute charts, I like to look at these because it gives me an idea of really what's going on more than just the hourly. So when I saw this, it was falling down, and I wanted to see, hey, is it going to go through 84? Is 84 going to be a point of, some people call it support, some people call it resistance, whatever. Is it going to go through that point or not? And when it did, I said, okay, this is my entry point. So I'm going to say enter at when it was 84, and then it went down, and it went down, and it went down. And this was really great. So anytime this happens, right, you've got your move that you want just almost right away. First off, you want to see it confirmed by volume. You can see that all the volume here, as it was going down, was greater than the average volume. That's key. That shows that the trend that you see is legit. All right. Let's move over here. You can look back even a day before that. It was going up to flat, and you can see volume was very low, right? Maybe one or two peaks, and that's about it. But you can see heavy volume. The averages are going up. It's above the averages. There was a lot of volume going on here, and we took advantage of that, right? So we sold out MRK by buying a long put, and it went down and went down and went down and went down and went down, and then around 82.90, it started to bounce back up. Now this all happened in one day. All right, we were in and we were out same day. The reason we got out in the same day is because as this was moving down, I was moving my stops. So as soon as I saw that I was making a profit on the trade, and this is something to put in your toolbox and really keep it with you, right? We purchased it for $220. Within minutes of purchasing it, this trade was showing to be a nice winner. Anytime that you have a winner, now you don't have to do this, but this is what I like to do. Anytime that I have a winner, I immediately start moving my stops closer. And within just a few minutes, I had got it up to break even. Now, it continued to move the direction we wanted, which is great. So what I did was I moved my stop to always keep 50% of the profit. Now, I wasn't sitting there watching this all day. I was checking it on my phone, and I was saying, okay, still moving in our direction. Good. So I'm going to move my stop. I'm going to move my stop again. I'm going to move my stop again. So by the time the end of the day came around and it started to reverse a little bit, we actually were able to capture 50% of our paper profits, but it did stop us out. You know what I mean? It came up to this point and it stopped us out, and that was okay because we kept 50% of our paper profits. You never know. It could have come to 82.90 and just gone up the other way, other direction, completely reversed. But, you know, if I hadn't kept my stop so close, we would have been able to participate in another down move of about $2 more. So it would have been even more profitable. But I'm not going to worry about that. And I don't think you should either. Never worry about the profits you didn't get when you were able to capture some profits. All right. That's how I look at it. And this trade was a great trade because as soon as we put it on, the trend was down. We were able to capture some of that trend. And when we got out, we kept 50% of the paper profits of that day. And I got to sleep easy that night. So this was a really good trade. So here's the takeaways that you need to keep in mind. You want to be on the side of the trend that's moving. You want to see heavy volume whenever the trend is moving that direction. And then finally, if you do start to see a winning trade right away, move your stop quickly. Keep those profits, because if it does reverse, you can keep those profits. If it continues on your direction that you want, your stop will never be touched, so you don't have to worry about it. And the reason that our stop got hit was because it had come down here, hit a bottom, and then came back up about 60 cents from that short-term low. And because of that, we got stopped out, kept half of our profits, and moved on with our lives. And that's okay. So there you go. That's everything that I wanted to cover in this MRK trade. And thank you guys for tuning in to today's How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you never miss any of the tools, tips, and tricks that we upload every single week to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And I'll see you on the next episode.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. And before you go, remember to head on over to finclub.ai to get your 2 free weeks of artificial intelligence stock picks. You've got nothing to lose and only the most advanced AI to help you trade with confidence at finclub.ai. That's finclub.ai.
10MinuteStockTrader.com content is for information and educational purposes only. It is not, nor is it intended to be, trading or investment advice or recommendation that any security, futures contract, options contract, transaction, or other financial instrument or strategy is suitable for any person. Trading securities can involve high risk and the potential for total loss of any funds invested. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl, through its content, financial programming, or otherwise, does not provide investment or financial advice or make investment recommendations. Investment information provided may not be suitable for all investors and is provided without respect to the individual investors and audience's financial sophistication, financial situation, investing time horizon, or risk tolerance. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not in the business of trading securities trades, nor does it direct client commodity accounts or give commodity trading advice tailored to any particular client situation or investment objectives. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not licensed financial advisors, registered investment advisors, or registered broker-dealers. Stocks, options, futures options, and other financial instruments not included here involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. You alone are responsible for making your investment and financial trading decisions, and for evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any financial security and broker platform. For more information, please visit 10MinuteStockTrader.com/legal. And thanks for stopping by.